Hi, Dennis Cometti here, and the two teams about to go head-to-head today, North Melbourne and Brisbane. A few empty seats in the crowd. I can't wait for... And away we go, the opening bounce. Goldstein guides it. He controls the bouncing ball. He grabs it on the run. And he's heading for home. Hipwood takes it well. 35 metres out, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him, off by a matter of centimetres. Disappointing kick there. Thompson assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. 30 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. A no-good kick from Leicester. Disappointing kick there.
Thompson is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Mountford kicks the ball. That's a mark. He kicks the ball. There's no contest for that mark. Atley kicks it. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. He gathers up the intercepted ball. He gets a fist to it. Martin picks it up. Kept his composure then.
Low kick. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Nice hands. Going for goal number 1. Has it got the carry? Matheson executes the goal well. Gets his first.
Matheson is creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel.
The bounce, laser straight. Martin gets onto the ball. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Ball up in the centre square.
He hits it. He hits it. Goldstein gets onto the ball. He slams that on the boot. Garner marks the ball. Puts boot to ball. Gardner, with beautiful hands above the head, he really is a great target to kick to.
Beams presents and takes the mark. Looks like he panicked there. Strong mark. Picture perfect drop punt. Marks, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Mazed on the borderline of his range. Taken by Christensen. 45 metres out. Christensen takes a shot at goal. What a great goal by Christensen. Gets his first. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce.
Martin has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch, and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches. Puts boot to ball. He marks the ball. He steadies now in front of goal.
Going for goal number 1. All eyes are watching. Wait, nowhere near goal. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. A cool, calm head, clearing it out of defence. Rich puts it on the boot. Zorko grabs that one. Kicks. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Beams has just got a strong pair of hands when it comes to marking. Matheson running in now. Magnificent goal. The Lions are in front.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here we go.
The Kangaroos are being smashed at the clearances. They need to add some ferocious tackling, defensive play and contested ball winning to lay a platform to relaunch an attack on this match. Mays really forced to earn that mark. He boots it. Leicester with a strong mark.
Jams it on the boot now. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Thumps the pigskin. Great mark. Kicks. Strong mark by Goldstein. Slams it on the boot. Turner, the better man there. Kicks hurriedly. Nice work from Robinson. Hastily kicked. Beams aims for his man on the ground. He gains possession. Zorko read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark by Tarrant. Jams it on the boot. Strong mark by Goldstein. Choose to kick it. I reckon my mum could have caught that in a penny. The spilled ball is collected. Zorko sends the ball on its way, and the ball goes out of bounds. You can see the determination on the ruckman's faces.
The Kangaroos need to be far more competitive with their clearance work. They can't win games that way. And the ball crosses over the boundary. Goldstein taps it. He grabs it off the ground. The ball is tapped. Beams has the football. Martin with the football. He kicks the ball. Lester marks it.
35 metres out. A pretty safe bet from this position. Goal to the Lions. Lester extends the lead from that kick. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Claimed by Goldstein. Wait with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Zeeble starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the sun. 30 metres out. Brown with quite a challenge in front of him. Going for goal number 1. A goal for North Melbourne. Gets his first. All is in readiness. The bounce, laser straight. Goldstein didn't even get close to that tap.
Tarrant obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. A good hit out there. He knocks it down. Beams there to mop up. He lays off the pass. Zorko kicks the ball. Matheson marks the ball, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Nice bit of power then. He grabs it.
Gets boot to leather. Martin presents and takes the mark. The first term is over and the Lions lead by 19.
North Melbourne have continued their average form here with a lot of turnovers and poor conversion marring their play.
We'll have a look at the stats.
Both teams are sitting fairly even on the board in marking contests.
And we're back for the second term.
Football doesn't build character, it reveals it.
Huge leap. Zeeble comes away with the ball. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark by Wood. 50 metres out. Boots it. Cunnington gets it on the bounce. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. 30 metres out. Going for goal number 2. Chalk up a goal for North Melbourne. He'll be happy with goal number 2. He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Brown with the goal, and he runs back into position. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce, laser straight. Goldstein gets the tap. Waite is able to grab it on the half volley. Rovat lobs the pass. Cunnington making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the wind. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. The ball is returned to play. Martin aims for his man on the ground. Gains possession. Cunnington whacks one on the boot for goal. I would have expected him to nail that. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Garner looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Going for goal number 1. Fantastic goal by Garner.
Garner can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy.
More bounce than a dodgy check. Goldstein with the mighty fist.
Wait, he's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Goldstein taps the ball. Wait with the pickup. Zorko gets bumped, sending it on its way. He grabs it. Mays puts his boot on it. That's a nice strong mark. He lines it up with the goal.
Lester going for number 2. Score for Brisbane. That's number 2. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Good tap from Goldstein. Bump by Cunnington, guided by Rovat. Lucky bounce collected. Zeeble kicking the ball free of the pack. Wood lines it up. 45 metres out. Wood thumps the ball for goal. He's missed the goal. North Melbourne trailing by less than 2 goals. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Brisbane have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder the Kangaroos are starting to fall behind. Hodge kicks it. Bastanak with good strong hands. He kicks the ball. Kept his composure then. He slams that on the boot. Clark wins the contested ball.
Nice drop punt. Beams over the top.
Beams just got a strong pair of hands when it comes to marking. Bastanak puts his boot on it. Lester passes it, missed his target by hand. Matheson running towards goal. That's a goal.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. More bounce than a dodgy check. Martin punches, scoops up the bouncing ball, puts boot to ball. Good mark on the run. Matheson just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Having a big day going for goal number 4. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. It's not the score he was looking for. He's searching for his teammates. He decides to play on. Nice torpedo, Thompson. The ball mopped up, guided down nicely by Robinson, tapped by Dumont. Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Harms. Hand pass by Atley. Cunnington slams it on the boot. Good mark by Waite. No one troubling him there. Turner launches it. Good mark by Zorko. Puts boot to ball. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Lobs the handball. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Good tap from McStay. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Nice interception. Intercepted by Robinson. Cameron on the ball at the moment. He runs for home. Gets boot to Leather. Lester lines it up. Gets boot to Hyde. Nice hands. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Atley is quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. He boots it. Strong mark there. He kicks the ball. That's a nice strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Robinson having no trouble taking that one.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Dumont marks. Gets boot to Hyde. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Kicks it. Marks. Kicks it. Beams takes it well.
Beams wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. He slams that on the boot. He gathers up the intercepted ball. Hand passes to the running man. Score for the Lions.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Goldstein gets onto the ball. Goes by hand. He's heading for home. Sends it on its way. Turner lines it up. Thumps the pigskin. Scoops up the ball. Just in time with that kick. Bounces favourably for Robinson. Martin claims it. Gets boot to Hyde. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Mays sends the ball on its way. That play was as high-tech as a campfire. Lucky bounce collected. Rovat. Again, Richo.
He has been outstanding all match, Den.
He's racking up possessions. Here's Richo with his stats.
The stats are close, but the scores are very different.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. An interesting first half. Let's see how the third quarter pans out when we return from our halftime break. The halftime break is over now. Back to work.
There are only two options regarding commitment. You're either in or you're out. There is no such thing as life in between.
A big run to take that mark. Choose to kick it. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Jams it on the boot now. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Well, the Kangaroos haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Higgins with a strong mark. He boots it. McDonald takes the uncontested mark.
Slams it on the boot. Taken by Gardner. Puts boot to ball. Beams wins the marking contest.
He slams that on the boot. Cameron marks the ball.
Trims the grass with that one. Takes it well.
Beams can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. He gets boot to the ball. Lester spills it. He gathers up the intercepted ball. It's been intercepted by the opposition.
The bouncing ball is controlled. Kicked by Mountford. He shouldn't have bothered. Zorko with the interception. Gets boot to Hyde. Bastanak has it. Hastily kicked. McMillan takes the mark. Jams it on the boot now. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Tarrant sends one up towards the wing, and the mark will be paid. Slams it on the boot. Wait with the mark. Picture perfect drop punt. Great mark under pressure. Testing shot outside the 50. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Marks.
Robinson got a really good footballing brain. He slams that on the boot. Martin marks it. He kicks the ball. Lester takes the mark. He gets boot to the ball. Mountford with a strong mark.
Thumps the pigskin. Nice mark there.
Tarrant slams the ball to his boot. Goldstein with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. Beams just so creative that the coach has just given him the freedom to experiment and take the game on, knowing that he's just all class. Martin taps it. Cunnington gets possession. Oh, good hand skills there. He slams that on the boot. Tarrant with good strong hands. He slams that on the boot. Rovat with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
Chips it down towards half forward. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Booted by Christensen. Tarrant marks on the run.
Tarrant got a really good footballing brain. He takes the contested mark. Zeeble with the kick. He gets the upper hand. Puts boot to ball. Wait with the ball.
50 metres from home. Nice drop punt. Higgins presents and takes the mark. 45 metres out. Sends it on its way. So well timed. Puts boot to ball. Good mark by Gardner. Kicks. McStay grabs that one. Jams it on the boot now. Marked by Zorko.
Zorko is very clever when dealing with tags. He loves taking heavier taggers that lack pace into space where a foot race becomes important. Coaches just love players like him. He takes a strong mark. Sending it on its way. He gets it under pressure.
50 metres from home. Matheson with quite a challenge in front of him. And the ball crosses over the boundary. The ruckman hard at it. Guided by Martin, he controls the bouncing ball. The umpire to ball it up. Goldstein gets the tap. Tarrant with the tap. Rovat gets it on the bounce. Going for goal number 1. Cameron knocks it through for a point. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Guided down nicely by Cameron. Nice drop punt. Over the top of the pack. Works it across the ground. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Takes it well.
Taylor may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. He steadies now in front of goal. Mays with the kick. That's a nice strong mark.
Having a big day going for goal number 4. Brisbane with the advantage as they lead the Kangaroos 47-21. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He's heading for home, going for goal number 1. The Lions with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 53-21. Goldstein really gets onto this one. Zorko boots it. Marks. Gets boot to Hyde. No contest for that mark. Gets boot to Hyde. Zeeble takes the mark. Whoa, that's a nice long kick. There's the siren for the end of the third quarter. The scores at Brisbane 53 to the Kangaroos 21.
Brisbane fans will be hoping that Brisbane can maintain the momentum going into the final term and wrap this match up early so they can savour the victory.
Time to check the stats. Richo.
North Melbourne stats not reflecting their...
Only one term to go now.
Even when you've played the game of your life, it's the feeling of teamwork that you'll remember. You'll forget the marks, the tackles and the goals, but you'll never forget your teammates.
Goldstein with the mighty fist. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Clean tap by Martin. Ball up call. Big thump from Goldstein. McStay with the tap. Guided down nicely by Waite. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Great grab. He kicks it long. Clean tap by Dumont. The ruckman hard at it.
Martin is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster.
Umpire not hesitating to call the ball up right there. Goldstein guides it. Turner controls it. Taylor with the mighty fist. Goldstein with the mighty fist. Moves it quickly by hand. Thumps the pigskin. He really should have made more of that. That won't help. They need a goal. It's not the score he was looking for.
Brisbane have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder the Kangaroos are starting to fall behind. Garner kicking another point.
It's not the score he was looking for.
Andrews, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. He taps it. Zeeble picks it up.
Now we've got a ball up. Goldstein aims for his man on the ground. Higgins gathers it, goes by hand. He runs for home. Waite needs to sink this one. That was a narrow miss. They really needed a goal there. I would have expected him to nail that. He puts it out of bounds on the full. Sends the Sharon on its way. Taken by Waite. 45 metres out. A 45-degree angle for this kick. 45 metres out. Garnett whacks one on the boot for goal. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 15 metres out. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. This game almost out of reach for the Kangaroos. Look at that bounce. Claimed by Goldstein. Waite controls it. Someone's on the ground. Richard, what the heck happened there?
That looked like a glancing blow from here, but he's taking his time to get back up. Oh, he'll have to go to the bench for now. The Lions ruckman cannot win a hit out and their midfielders are reading the North Melbourne ruckman like a book and they are getting first hands to the ball. Gardner boots it, beams with the mark, passes by hand. He boots it. Mays takes the mark.
Mays feeds it wide. Nice hands. Christensen drives the ball towards goal. You wouldn't believe it, it shaved the goalpost. I would have expected him to nail that. You look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Thompson slams it on the boot. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Nice work from Zeeble.
Zeeble told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Zorko kicks the ball. He marks the ball.
Jams it on the boot. Beams has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Couldn't complete the mark. Cunnington has been violating the golden rule of kindergarten. He's not playing well with others.
He boots it. He wins the contested mark.
Sends the Sharon on its way. The contest, no match for him. Jams it on the boot now. Goldstein has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Goldstein just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Good mark. He boots it. Strong mark there.
Hipwood boots it. Christensen up. Kicks it. Marked by Beams. Thumps the pigskin. Tarrant takes the mark. Boots it. Zorko from behind. Sends it on its way. He controls the bouncing ball. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Pinpoint accuracy from Matheson. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. The bounce, laser straight. Goldstein gets onto the ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Tap by Hipwood is in his possession. He's got the footy in his hands. Taken by Garner. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. Going for goal number 2. It's going. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. North Melbourne manages to rack up another behind. I would have expected him to nail that. Teammate scrambling to make a lead. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Andrews can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Puts boot to ball. He goes for home, sending it on its way. Brown just wanted it more then.
25 metres out. Brown tries his luck with a shot at goal. North Melbourne are really under the gun here. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here we go. Tap by Goldstein. Controlled by McStay. Gets boot to leather. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Lester heads in for the goals. He's driven that ball hard, but it's a miss. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Thompson playing on out of the goal square. Sends the Sharon on its way. North Melbourne couldn't do it. Now that it's all over, how did you... Final scores are 61-37. That's it for us. I will see you again, but not yet. Not yet.